While the Archdiocese of St. Louis produced the first special education program in the country in 1950, with limited financial means, it has been hard for Catholic schools to keep up with the growing cost to educate students, and the cost to educate those with special needs can be significantly higher. The way we teach at St. Francis meets a wider variety of needs. Multiple teachers in classrooms, adaptive technology, personalized learning, authentic real-world learning, etc., allows teachers to meet students where they are and take learning to the next level. Special learning spaces like our sensory lab and tools in our classrooms help as well. Learning specialists like our learning consultant, our interventionists, and our new reading specialist allow SFA to meet learning needs as well.
Hi, my name is Miss Lori Mayer. I am a reading specialist and new to the intervention team here at St. Francis of Assisi. I'm super excited to share my love of reading with the students here at St. Francis. In my time here, I'll be working with primarily kindergarten through third grade students using the new intervention program that we have called Level Literacy Intervention, a program I've worked with for 10 years and absolutely love. I'm also helping the current intervention teachers learn how to use the program to best suit the needs of students at St. Francis.
SFA also partners with other organizations such as Special School District, Lighthouse for the Blind, and Cardinal Glennon in serving our students with special needs. This year, we've added a new partner, One Classroom, a nonprofit foundation dedicated to creating inclusive Catholic educational opportunities for children with special needs in the St. Louis Archdiocese. One Classroom believes that every child deserves a Catholic education in their local parish school in full community with their peers. In my 35 years in Catholic education, one of the hardest things to watch is when children have to leave their parish Catholic school because it no longer had the resources to meet their needs. Recently, SFA found itself facing that possibility as two of our students had medical needs that were impacting their education. Kensley, currently a first grader, challenged with type 1 diabetes, was challenged with frequent absenteeism due to brittle diabetes, a condition that required very close medical oversight. While we have a nurse, an RN, as a part-time staff member, Kensley's diabetes created a fragile state that needed someone there throughout the day to help keep her blood sugar levels in check. Without a full-time nurse, Kensley was often sent home or was kept home so that her life-threatening condition could be fully monitored. Thanks to a grant from One Classroom, Nurse Travers is now at SFA full-time.
With her type 1 diabetes, it's a very hard disease to take care of. So you have to have people that you trust and have faith in God and have that community surrounding and supporting you. And we have that here at SFA.
A year ago, you had missed 24 days of school by this time. And this year, only 8 days. What's it like to actually get to be in school?
Because I want to see my friends a lot. Because whenever I'm absent, I really miss them. But whenever I'm here, I get to see them the whole day, and I get to talk to them at recess and play with them.
Yeah. And when you tell me at home, you get to feel like you're a what? What kind of kid?
A normal kid.
A normal
To
kid.
feel like a
I like to add and subtract with blocks, that tens and ones blocks, even sometimes hundreds.
Whoa, that's a lot. Holy mackerel. Yeah, and if you were having to leave school every other day, what would happen?
I wouldn't get to do that much math and learn a lot of things.
Exactly.
And it made it harder for you to catch up too, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we tried to play catch up at home, so we're so very blessed and fortunate to have this here at SFA in order for her to have the most normal life that she can have with battling this disease. So we're very thankful.
Additionally, SFA 5th grader Cooper has a retinal disease called Stargardt, a juvenile form of macular degeneration. Cooper has already been supported at St. Francis with devices provided by Lighthouse for the Blind's outreach program, See the Future. Cooper is also learning to use Braille virtually at SFA with the help of special school district to prepare him should his vision degenerate further. Nothing stops Cooper, and if you weren't aware of his vision challenges, Cooper wouldn't seem different from any other child in the 5th grade class. As Cooper approaches middle school, however, complex texts and longer texts have made it more and more difficult for Cooper to navigate using typical tools. Through a grant from one classroom, Cooper continues to achieve at high levels at SFA.
Hi, my name is Mike Harries, and I'm the stream coordinator here at St. Francis of Assisi.
My name is Robert Zielinski, and I am the 4th and 5th grade math and science teacher here at St. Francis of Assisi.
So we're going to talk a little bit about the amazing devices that the One Classroom Program grant has brought to one of our students, Cooper. So Cooper currently has 2 devices that were made possible through the grant. One is a 15-inch Chromebook. Most of our students are issued 11-inch Chromebooks, and that really is a little small for Cooper. It's not that the text and the amount he can see is really any bigger. It allows him to blow up the text and see more of it on the screen. So 4 inches may not seem like a huge difference, but to watch Cooper do that has been really amazing. So that device, 15-inch Chromebook, has really been great. And the second device is the Mercury 12. And the Mercury 12 is a pretty sophisticated magnifying device that uses a Microsoft Surface laptop computer to drive it. And what that's going to allow him to do is to actually use books in the printed form, which he likes to do, and it will actually blow that up and allow him to control how big the PCCs. The other part of that is he's had some other devices that have been supplied to him by various other organizations. One of them is an Onyx, which had a built-in camera system, which allowed him to see around the room. And this new Mercury 12 has a similar system, but it's much, much smaller and really fits on his desktop. And so my involvement has been from the technology side to help Cooper out. And Mr. Zielinski here has really been his teacher for the last 2 years. So he's going to tell you a little bit about how those devices have really impacted his learning.
Yeah, so Cooper has, in the last years, he's always been an amazing student and is very self-driven, but he's had a few things that were kind of holding him back a little bit. And so these devices actually come into play because he really ultimately likes to work in his actual math textbook. We have a consumable workbook that he uses in, and he really likes to have that, pencil in his hand and writing instead of being on the computer. So with this new Mercury 13 device, he's able to put that book under there, blow it up so he doesn't have to, be sitting right on top of it to see the little tiny print that's inside of those books. So that's been one thing that's been really, really helpful for him. And then even with this, the new larger screen Chromebook he has, he doesn't have to make things as large to see it. He can see more on a screen at once. So it helps him be able to, get through reading some paragraphs and things like that faster. Instead of only having a few words on the screen, he can now have, expand that out so he has more sentences, more paragraphs, things along those lines. So it just helps him, be an even better student than he already was, and kind of get him through some of those little hurdles that he has to kind of deal with on a daily basis.
So we're pretty excited about the technology that he's now using, and we continue to support Cooper with everything St. Francis can do for him. And he doesn't disappoint us at all. He always is willing to try the new things, and he can really make them shine. And we thank the One Classroom program for making a lot of that happen. So thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Serving a more diverse population helps to grow empathy and understanding among the entire community. SFA is proud to be growing in our efforts to address a variety of special needs and hope to continue to collaborate with these wonderful organizations and grow to be more inclusive. Wouldn't it be wonderful if a day came when any child that wanted to attend their parish Catholic school could do so? As Jesus said, "Let the children come to me."